EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from the Steel City. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He gets free. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that kick goes out of bounds right away. And that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20.
Hey, 47! Yeah! Here we go! Go ahead, Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, go ahead,
A first down throw for Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go!
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go!
On play action, here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah! All right, hey. What do you think?
Dak going to give this to Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Prescott. And he'll take this one in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. A 3-yard 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the check.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. Into space. And he will go all the way. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the zone read, here's Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Got it. Ready?
It's 3rd and 4.
Get up. 60 Bobcats. 60. 19 Charger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready? He'll
look to throw. Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Steelers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start this on the ground with Blue, finding room across midfield. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of this first half.
The kicker on for the
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now, faking the give. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 10. At the 20.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
19 Lions.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Prescott on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
24 yards.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide.
They motion the slot man left. Dak going to push this one forward. He's got room to roam. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Lou is in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his third rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
The extra point is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Give him right up the middle. Here's Johnson.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And third down coming up.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Steady.
That one caught by Wilson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Alert 3.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
To throw is Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They put Pickens in motion. On third down, Prescott fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one from 41 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. 60 bikes. 60 bikes. 70 Lions.
A run here with Johnson. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ready.
Third down, 3 to go.
Ready. Let go.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
43-yard line.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
They'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. Let's go now. They'll
run this over the center with Johnson. That's the the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Diggs on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Let's go. Get up.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Tag. Check up.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Go.
To the air now on first and 10. Forced to his right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 12.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
And he's going to put down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Donovan is a raccoon. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Come on. Hey, check that. Street. Cowboy 80.
He'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Yeah!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 41, here's second and 3.
Yeah! Here we go, boy.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Again, it's Blue. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Yeah, here we
Dallas.
go. Wait, take 26.
A run once more with Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Cowboys, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the
Yeah, here we
Cowboys
go.
first
Wait,
down.
take 26.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
There we go. 4-8, 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is brought in at the 10. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Let go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to Dobbs again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Pass to 60. Pass, go.
Here we go. One final play. On the move left. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They got out of the gates hot. Ran out to the big 1st quarter lead. Did not look back as they cruised in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.